My name is Sang Lee, and I'm a senior at Wichita State University. And my role in the Voices in the Void is Robert. Robert is a character that has a past with his family, dangerous past with his family. That now sometimes he's unable to speak in certain ways, especially to his boyfriend in the relationship where he's not able to reveal all of himself to help him grow as a person. While in the show, he goes through these relationship and seeing other people, he grows as a person. Robert characteristic is that he's a fun, energetic guy that's full of love, but he's a blunt guy. So sometimes he can be very mean. He's a very honest guy. So anytime that you are out of line, say something racist, homophobic, or just bullying someone, he's there to say something about it. He would say anything about it. So as long as you're honest with him, he will say things that might offend you, but it's just speaking the truth. Being part of a student organized show, you have a very big part because a lot of it is personal to you, at least things that matter to you. When you write characters or when you play a certain character, certain people in our show have certain roles. Some people are not as good as writing the story as possible and connecting it, but they're very good at interacting with each character itself. While others are great at writing and able to composite all these characters together that can make the show really special. And most of it is being together, and we have a director and a script supervisor that kind of help us rein it in together so that we don't just go off track on a certain character, because as you know, we can't tell every story, we can't tell everyone's story, and to focus on certain story, but to have other people have bits and pieces of other people's life that affect these main character story. That's journey through to the development is really, I think is what we've done here, like to the show. So not every character is maybe the main character, but every character is important to the show, and without every one of them, it falls apart. Some of our voices are stuck in their ways. Like some people just don't understand how we are able to talk and how we interact with different things as normal human beings are. We touch a lot on topics of LGBTQIA plus community. We talk race in a really smaller subject, but to me, the most important to me is that we make these normal people. The one thing I want people to take away from it is that everyone has a voice. No matter, I think that today days people are so divisive, like either left or right or in every political viewpoints and stuff. And this show, I think, really with the main characters shows that you can make mistakes and people are still going to be there for you. You can say things that maybe are wrong at the time, but people will still be there for you. As long as you know that you did the wrongs, or that you said something wrong to other people, as long as we have that discussion, I think that's a great way to move forward. Because what we do is we shouldn't, just because someone is wrong, we shouldn't push them away. We shouldn't tell them, no, you're not allowed in this anymore. When someone are wrong, you help them and you have a conversation with them and you teach them to be better, to know better, while we're not shunning them from society as a whole, no matter who they are. So in this show, I think we don't demonize anyone. We have problem characters, but when we don't demonize people and we help them move forward rather than just getting them stuck behind this fence of moral ambiguity, that's when I think the show should get you. People are wrong sometimes, and that doesn't mean they're a bad human being. That just means they're bad for that moment, and you need to help them move forward with your voice. This is Sang, and I hope you guys come see the show, Voices in the Void, starring some amazing characters out there of your favorite people from theater in Wichita. And the show is showing on the 11th to the 14th, so come see the show.